Orlando in the Queen City to take on the Charlotte Bobcats. Charlotte unbeaten early in the year at home. There's Dwight Howard. He was fined $15,000 by the league for comments critical of officials on his blog. First quarter action. Brandon Bass going up and over Gerald Wallace, an old SEC battle there. Later in the first, Dwight Howard to Matt Barnes for the layup. 1 of 6 assists for Howard. That's one shy of a career high on the night. The Magic up by 11 in the second quarter. Jason Williams adding to that. Deep from 3. And Orlando's up 14 in the second. Later in the second, outside, Vince Carter came off the bench tonight. Still recovering from that ankle injury, but recovering nicely with a pair of second quarter threes. He was 3 of 8 from deep on the night. He had 15 points. Later in the second quarter, Raymond Felton over to Gerald Wallace, the league's leading rebounder, gets the slam dunk. He had 13 points, but the Magic still up by 16 as we head to the second half. Matt Barnes inside to the strong man. Brandon Bass with the jam. He was 7 of 9 from the field. Efficient night for Bass. Orlando up 18. How about the Bobcats on the comeback trail? Boris Diaw over to Raymond Felton, stepping into this three-pointer. He had a game-high 18 on 6 of 10 shooting. Then Diaw outside to Raja Bell. He had 13 points. The lead is down to 8. The Magic trying to get something going behind Dwight Howard, but he loses this ball inside. Bobcats can't save it, but they get it on the other end with less than a minute to go in the third quarter. That's where Raymond Felton's pulling up and knocking down a jumper. That cuts the lead down to 6, but the fourth quarter belonged to Orlando. Vince Carter behind his back steps just inside the three-point line and buries the jumper. That extends Orlando's lead to 8. Then it's Jameer Nelson pulling from deep and gets the friendly roll on this when Orlando pushes their lead to 14. At that point, they go on to win this thing by 12, 93-81. The Bobcats lose their first game at home of the season.